this bag of weed in my mouth and I'm just chewing. I'm trying to crush it up so that I can swallow it. I can't swallow the whole bag. It would probably choke me to death. I wouldn't be here to tell this story. But so I had the bag of weed in my mouth. Was there any police in here? By the way, I'm doing, because they may arrest me for pass. Because I could, like Billy Higgins used to say, I could drink a glass of ice water and do a headstand and I'd be about as high as anybody in here from all the stuff I did. So, anyhow, I got this bag of weed in my mouth and I'm trying to break it because I see the police getting out of the car. This is a plain clothes car, by the way. This ain't no marks. But the guy put a little red thing on the top of the car and it was going boo, 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 and we could see it flashing, you know, it's in the middle of the day. And he pulls us over, the driver pulls over. Now, here I am trying to break this bag of weed in my mouth because I see the police coming and I know we're going to jail, so I'm trying to swallow this. So I'm chewing on this bag and it ain't breaking, and finally it broke. So weed went all over my teeth, all in my, I couldn't swallow it all, you know, it's like, it's impossible to swallow a bag of marijuana with seeds and all that in it. So I'm trying to swallow this and the police comes on the driver's side and one guy stays in the car. The guy comes on the driver's side and he looks in the car and he says, I was just trying to tell you guys that your tail light is out. And I said to myself, motherfucker, break up my $10 bag of weed. I had it all in my mouth. It's all wet. I couldn't do nothing with it. And I called him every kind of fucker to myself. Because he's standing right there. So, you know, I used all the F-bombs I could possibly use. But I said them to myself. But he knows that was a toe-up arrest he just made. He just stopped us to lean in there to see if we had anything burning to smell it. So, you know, if they could smell it, they could lock your ass up. You get a whole lot of years in Philadelphia, you know, and back in the day. Now,
it's legal, man.
Yeah, now you can go and buy weed. They got for drugstore, for cancer, weed for this, weed for that. I'll tell you I got another weed story. All you weed smokers in here, it's okay now. You can go ahead. California though, they're a little slow. Be careful. So, yeah, so a friend of mine who just passed away, he's actually in hell waiting for me. He passed away and he had leukemia. That's one of the baddest fuckers you can get. Leukemia is a bad boy. So he happened to be a physician, and so he could have somebody else's cells put in his body. Now you got to be a doctor to do that. Obamacare don't do that for you. I want y'all to know that. Don't try that because Obamacare don't pay for that. And Mike is a pharmacist. He knows. He's sitting down here. And Mike has all kind of coke, weed, and everything in his pocket. He's sitting down here. He's a pharmacist. Any of y'all need any dope, Mike's got it in his back pocket. Sitting down in the front. But anyhow, my friend, now this is a long-ass story, but I'm gonna tell you anyhow. My friend took him 5 years to die because they shot somebody else's cells, which his body went into a battle with these cells that they put in his body that weren't his. This was foreign stuff. So his body was fighting and he was taking pills and doing everything, and you know, it got worse, you know, it was all something every day, something was going wrong, and his body was shutting down, and he was just having a terrible time getting out of here. He finally got out, but anyhow, one day, you know, he was, his wife, who was also a doctor, she said that she was gonna have some marijuana prescribed for him, some to help him sleep, some to help with the pain, and some to help him be stimulated and awake and running around. So he was taking all of these 3 different kinds of marijuana, but he got them mixed up one day. So he took the wrong one. So he called my wife and I up, and he was talking real silly over the phone, you know. He said, damn, call his wife. I said, what's wrong with brother, man? I'm not gonna call his name because he's in hell and he's saving me a seat. this is over before I finish telling this long-ass story. I might die before I finish. Then it'll be messed up. Then you won't know the end of the story. But, what are you laughing at, man? You know, this guy plays drums. He's the real drummer, ladies and gentlemen. Just in case if I fall over, he's got it. He knows all this music, play it with one hand. So anyhow, my man took the wrong marijuana, and she made cookies, by the way, brownies. So he ate the wrong brownie, and he was really confused and kind of, he's supposed to be asleep, and he was running around in the middle of the night. So his wife said, and I almost said his name there, so I had to suck in on that. But his wife said to him, you know, why did you take the wrong pills and the wrong everything? Why did you get everything all mixed up? And he told her, this is the first time I ever died, so I might get everything all mixed up. I never died before. And I thought that was a wonderful answer to somebody that's a pain in the ass, that's asking you why you took the wrong medication. He said, I never died before, so I might get it mixed up. So, okay. Yeah, that's enough. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Get your money back from Gary. If you're sick of us. Thank you. That's enough Tootie Heath story.